I've been waiting so very long for this thing to come out ever since I saw the film back in 2009, and it's finally here. And, well, I'm not going to say I'm 100% satisfied with it, but I'm pretty close. Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today I have something very, very special. Today we have Studio Series number 69, nice, Devastator. And I will have a guest with me at the end. No one famous or important in any way. It's just Andrew. Hello, Andrew.
Hello there. I'm so sorry.
But that's later. On to the toy. So there are two ways to get this guy officially. Retail or box set. Now the set goes for different prices online, and buying them individually is now also very pricey. So your mileage may vary on how much this will cost for you in the long run, but the box set at least should cost around $350-ish Canadian dollars. There are a couple stores that are selling it for less than that, and a bunch that are selling it for more than that. So you're gonna have to be careful. But yeah, and then like figures like friggin' scrap metal go for $100 to $200 on eBay. So your mileage may vary on how you acquire this set. This thing is huge, and that is both a good and bad thing. The good about the size is that he's as big as he should be for the price, but the bad is that he isn't the most stable figure. The ratchets in the hips and knees and the ankles aren't as strong as I would like them to be, plus Long Haul wants to explode every time I put the thing down, so his foot just kind of falls apart. The specific ratchet that's extremely loose on my figure is Long Haul's hip ratchet joint, and I don't know how to properly fix that. I've tried screwing it in, I've tried floor polish, nothing wants to work. The amount of detail on this guy though, and it's so good, and most of it is actual moving parts, which is a nice touch. Like the detail that looks like it's supposed to move actually moves, as opposed to just molded on detail, which this guy has a lot of as well, and it looks very, very nice. But it's just really cool to have that, like, it actually functional detail. The main thing though that everyone is wondering, where's the balls? Nope, he doesn't come with any of those, but I did buy the upgrade kit, so yeah, they're going to be coming in that, so I'll take a look at that later. But right now, he doesn't have any. Get your head out of the gutter. The head has a lot more paint on the box set version than it does on the standard release, and I like this one a lot more. It's super clean and nice, but the proportions are a little bit off. His head is supposed to be a little bit more round like in the film, and hell, Devil Savior has a better head sculpt than this. But again, the upgrade kit should fix that, but this shouldn't really have to rely on an upgrade kit to fix that if you're spending $300 on it. One thing to mention, none of the official or non-official Devastators can seem to get the mouth expansion correctly when he goes to suck. Suck up the sand, what else did you think I meant? Get your head out of the gutter. Now I know this design isn't for everyone, but to me, it's the more imposing design of Devastator over the G1 version, simply because I grew up with this one. I do still have a soft spot for G1 Devastator, but I like this one more. Speaking of G1 Devastator, Combiner Wars Devastator, which just got an official reissue by the way, so if you missed out on that, you can pick up another one soon, is much taller than Studio Series Devastator, but the Combiner Wars Devastator has thinner plastic and is more hollow and doesn't feel as nice in the hand as the Studio Series one. This new Devastator has thicker, more durable materials and just feels nicer overall. And, well, Combiner Wars Devastator broke for me, like, immediately. Bone Crusher's leg, one of the pins popped out and vanished literally as soon as I opened it. So, yeah, mine was broken from the start, so my opinion on that figure is kind of skewed because it didn't hold up. He doesn't scale. And that's a big issue I have with Studio Series as a whole, is that it's all about being one-to-one scale with the rest of the line, which is fine. And this guy is much too small for any of the other figures. But if you have the old Legends Skids and Mudflap from 2009, they would scale very well with this guy. And if he was any bigger, he would probably cost about the same as HasLab Unicron, which I'm 100% passing on. But that is something to make note of. He doesn't scale with everything perfectly. He's too big. Or too small. Transformation is, I tricked you. He doesn't turn into anything. But getting the whole thing from robot to combine mode is pretty straightforward, although the connection between my Skipjack and Overlord is very stiff and it's very hard to actually get them connected. The combination does not rely on the more traditional methods of combiner plugs, so you can't connect this to like Combiner Wars figures, which would have been cool but completely useless, and I don't know why they would put that in there anyways. The articulation is also a bit of a letdown. The legs are fine, barring those ratchets I talked about earlier. It's the arms that move so weirdly just due to the way Scavenger's designed. It limits where the shoulders can go and makes posing him pretty hard. Although you won't be posing this guy much anyways because he's so damn heavy that he'll just fall over when you position him anywhere. But hey, Devastator didn't walk in the film. He was much too heavy for that. He crawled, and yes, you can put this into a crawling mode. There are many different ways of orienting the left hand to get him there, but this is the way that I've managed to get it, and it also looks more like a hand than the official version. So I prefer this design for the hand, and I prefer crawling mode over standing mode because it's more accurate to the movie. But in order to fit this thing anywhere, he's got to be in standing mode because he takes up so much space. Now, there's a point of contention that a lot of people have with the numbering scheme for Studio Series. For the completionists who want to have all of the numbers, they will already have all the Constructicons, so they won't want to shell out the $300 to buy them again just so they can complete that numbered set. And that's made a lot of people angry, and I can understand that. What they should have probably done is either not given Devastator a number at all, or have put the individual Constructicon numbers on the box so that you knew which ones you were getting, and then made number 69 something like Sentinel Prime or whatever, whoever came out after this, I don't know, Dino. But they should have done that, but they didn't, and that has upset a few people. Now, I really like this, and Andrew, who also likes Transformers to a certain extent, wanted to see this thing and give his thoughts. Now, if you don't know who Andrew is, you should probably watch our live streams and highlight reels because they're actually quite funny. I'll link the whole playlist of highlight reels below. It's not very long. There's like 6 of them and they're only like 6 to 10 minutes. But you can watch those and laugh your ass off at us being goofs in Call of Duty. It's really funny. Here's a little example.
Allie, I hate to tell you this, but you lost them.
Up top, Darren. He's up top in the window.
Left,
Right.
right.
Behind you.
Left, dude.
Don't lose these.
The content.
Oh, they're not peeking. I never lose. I lost.
Finally got a kill with my fucking
Oh, I
shotgun.
killed myself. That's cool.
Me when things don't go my way. I don't even care about
I have ran out of ammo with the 100 round kilo. Goddamn.
So, here's Andrew for the first time on camera. But because of COVID, I can't actually go to his house and bring this to him, so we're just on some sort of virtual meet thing, talking to each other. Hello, Andrew.
Shalom.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm still alive. Alright, so I wanted you to take a look at this big guy right here, and let me know what you think about how he looks and...
Where's his nuts? No, where are they? Like, seriously. They should be there.
So overall, I'm really happy with how this thing turned out. It looks a lot more epic than I thought it would, and it looks very nice on any shelf and fits in with the overall aesthetic of the Studio Series line. It looks imposing, and I honestly have trouble fitting the whole thing in frame a lot of the time. I gotta be very far away, because that's how big it is and bulky it is. But it's really cool. I'm super glad that it's finally a thing that exists. We have a proper official Devastator. We don't have to rely on that old one that didn't have any robot forms, that didn't have all the Constructicon. Okay, granted, this doesn't have every single Constructicon in it either, but it has almost all of them, and it's really cool. I would totally say get one. Is it worth the $350? Yes. But that's only if you don't own any of the other figures before this. I took all of my original ones and I sold them, so I don't have them anymore, and I'm fine with that. I don't need duplicates of Mixmaster and all that sort of stuff. But if you can find this for a reasonable price, I'd say get it. Or if you have the whole set and are just missing like Overload or something, buy Overload, complete the set, because it's worth... Devastator's really cool. He's worth it. Anyways, that's been my look at Studio Series Devastator. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, linked below. And Patreon is also below, which my first exclusive video is up there right now. So if you want to see me take a look at Earthrise Snapdragon, then head over there. It's just $1 a month, and I do exclusive reviews and other cool content. the tier system's there. All the information's on there if you want to read it. And check out the Discord, which is also linked below. And I will see you next time for Masterpiece Movie Ratchet. Yes, I bought one of those. Goodbye.
Yeah, this will be my last one, and then I'm outie. Eat food, finish this presentation, play Cyberpunk, watch a bit of anime, beat my meat, go to bed.
Ooh. And, fuck. I said ooh at the wrong time. I was talking about